Hello, this is part 2 and this is about special products. So we're still in multiplication of polynomials. So special products. Earlier we talked about FOIL, first, out, in, last yung mga terms. And then the distributive property of multiplication. So if there are no patterns that you can see whatsoever and you are dealing with polynomials na hindi binomial. So like binomial times trinomial, monomial times trinomial. So, wala gid pattern, you have no choice but to use distributive property of multiplication. But sometimes, we can make use of the patterns that exist and, use special products. So, let's start. Okay, first here, we have the sum and difference of same terms. So, let's say you are looking at, two sets of binomials here, and then nakita mo nga, weird. Ang first term, pareho man di o. Tapos ang second term, pareho man di o. So, sum and difference of same terms. Also, you have to make sure that ang sign plus kag minus. If that's the case, why na sang bulubudlay diri nga hilimuon, but the answer is going to be, as you can see diri o, if makita mo nga ang aton nga ang binomials are formed this way. So, have A plus B. So, this is going to be your A. This is going to be your B. And this is A. And this is B. Glaway na ako nagi. Ang aton diri nga answer is A squared minus B squared. So, that is 3xy squared minus B squared, which is 4x cubed squared. Okay. But this is not done yet. You have to distribute square diri sa sulod. So, to simplify this, 3 squared is 9. X squared, y squared is to the 4th. Minus 4 squared is 16. X, 3 times 2, that is 6. Okay? Just remember your laws for exponents. Now, we also have a video for that. Okay. And that's it. Ando ka weird sa pula, no? So, ma-change color ko, no? This is still based on FOIL. And let's just investigate if we can get the same answer using the FOIL method. So, kung magamit kita FOIL, ang first naton is 3xy squared times 3xy squared, no? Ang out naton, so plus 3xy squared, ang out is negative 4x cubed. Plus in, which is 4x cubed times 3xy squared. And last, which is 4x cubed minus 4x cubed. So, i-check na lang siya, no? We have here 3xy squared kag 3xy squared. So, sa panglantaw naton, this is 3xy squared, di ba la? Okay. Next, we have here 4x cubed and negative 4x cubed. If pagwaon ta lang ni si negative sa gwa, may inibala si plus, may mo ni siya negative, no? Dason, pareho lang man sila nga 4x cubed. So, this becomes 4x cubed squared. So, do human na di ang ato tugina nga law. Kumbaga, a squared kag b squared, goods na kita. And then, paano nga nadula ang ato nga outer and inner terms? Because we have here 3xy squared and negative 4x cubed, which will give you a negative 12x to the 4th y squared. So, meron kita dili sa positive naman niya nga 12x to the 4th y squared. So, makancel out sila nga duwa because they are opposite signs. And you're left with, of course, a squared and b squared. So, don't mind it too much, no? Kung makita mo nga mera ka binomial, so then, look, pareho ang first terms kag second terms, and the signs are plus and negative, go ahead and use sum and difference of same terms. Make sure mo gid ang sign plus kag minus. Okay? Same man is dalom, no? Do kalaw ay nasang tsura sa mga terms naton kay damo-damo na variables, but they're the same. We have x cubed yz, dire kag dire. And then 2yz squared, dire kag dire. And then the signs are negative and positive. It's the same thing. So, kung sulion mo ni siya, amo man Japon, plus kag minus na sa Japon. So, you can still use a squared minus b squared. Now, this becomes x cubed yz squared minus, ang b natin is 2yz squared equals, oh, by the way, i-squarean ko na kay siya ni ang final answer. Kaya ni i-squarean ko magkaroon. So, this is x to the 6th y squared z squared minus 4y squared z to the 4th. Final answer. Sum and difference of same terms. Nagtawon mo gid ang duha ka terms pareho, ang sign plus kag minus, good. Use this special product. Na. Okay? Let's proceed. We have square of a binomial. So, if ang ginahatag lang gid si mga given amo nimo, may duha ka terms, dason ipa-square sa imo. Amo ni ulubrahon. So, what does this look like? Actually, this looks like 4u v cubed plus u squared v w cubed. Okay, square, diba? Square. So, times itself. So, 4u v cubed plus u squared v w cubed. So, it kind of looks like the one earlier, sum and difference of similar terms. Galing kay, ang sign ni mo pareho. So, mali siya nga laing, gini siya ya, pareho sila sign niya nga plus kag plus. Also, kung minus, na di minus kag minus, ma-apply mo mani sa dalom mo. So, paano tani siya sulbon? Okay, if that's the case, then go ahead and follow a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So, that is 4uv cubed squared plus 2 times 4uv cubed u squared vw cubed plus b squared, which is u squared vw cubed squared. So, just don't forget ini siya O is A, ini siya is B. So, muna siya kita mag-ichinde. So, we have A squared plus 2 times A times B plus B squared. Ano siya? Now, simplifying, we have 4 squared is 16, u squared b to the 6th plus 2 times 4. That's 8. U cube v to the 4th w cube. So, yeah, practice kita sa atong exponents, no? Para kita matalang. Plus, u 4th v squared w to the 6th. Okay, let's check, no? As I can see, ang aton diri nga una-una ged nga should be u. Priority natin should be u. So, ang aton paunahon nga term is the one with the highest exponent for u. U to the 4th, v squared, w 6 plus 8u cube, v to the 4th, w cube plus 16u squared, v to the 6. This is the final answer. Wala, hindi ko kanina sure kung ano man. Be? Oh gosh, dapat kinsili ko na Or sige lang. Pero, yeah, just apply the knowledge. Yan, madumduman mo sa buhok, no? So, that's it. Oh, sorry. Lainan ni nga luhaw. In case that the sign is negative here, so let's say 4uv cubed minus u squared vw cubed, all of them squared, ang sign mo, di islan mo lang, negative. Siya lang. Tason, finish na. May answer ka na. Yeah. Okay. Another one. So, nimot tayo sa ka-example, pero sa ito kagina. Cheat lang So, what if 4x squared y z minus, no? Minus kita. 2x y z squared. Okay. Squared. So, in this case, minus na di. So, remember, the pattern was a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. This is your a. This is your b. Okay. Now, a squared is 4x squared y z, all of them squared, minus 2 times 4x squared y z times 2xyz squared plus 2xyz squared squared. So maybe you're wondering, Miss, ikapi, kung dapat, di ba si negative diyo? Diri siya, kag sa diri pa gito. Since this is a special product, the follow na lang kita pattern. So, i-copy mo ang minus kung ara pa kita sa distributive property or sa FOIL. No? Sa ini nga part sang aton nga multiplication of polynomials, i-follow ta ang aton nga rule and then i-determine ta lang nga ang ini nga term is A, ang ini nga term is B. Because the signs have already been set for us. Na butangan na sign mo sa special product. So, amo na, sundon ta lang na siya ang lahi ng special product. So, i-determine ta lang nga ina siya si term A and term B. Maray mo unta ha. Okay. Now, 4x squared yz is 16x to the 4th y squared z squared minus 4 times 2 times 2, that's 8 times 2, 16x to the x cube y squared z cube plus 2 squared is 4x squared y squared z to the 4th. Let's see. Pasunod ang ating x, 4, 3, and 2, goods. So yeah, this is the final answer. Okay. Only if squared ang binomial, okay? Next, cube of a binomial. So, kagaina, so i-review ko lang ha, para hindi kita malipat. Earlier, sum and difference of same terms. So, ang terms naton pareho, pero ang sign, isa plus, isa minus. Next, ang sunod naman is square of a binomial. So, pareho man dyan po ng, hindi naman yung pareho ang terms. Yeah, we just have a binomial, so ginapangayo is square. Ang isa naman niya, minus. Same job ang situation. So, follow ta lang niya siya. Oh, in the next naton, dili nga special product, it's the cube. So, pareho sa gina square, subong naman, it's cube. No? Okay. What if ang ginapa-answer sa aton is 3xy squared plus 2yz cubed? So, remember, this is A and this is B. Okay? So, according sa aton nga special products, we start with A cube. So, that's 3xy squared cube plus 3 times A squared ko no. So, 3xy squared squared. Ang B is 2yz plus 3. Ang A is 3xy squared. Ang B squared is 2yz squared. Finally, B cube. 2yz cube. Okay, check na lang ha. So, we have A cube. We have 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cube. Okay, good. Now, all that's left is simplify. So, 3 cube is 3 times 3 is 9. And then times 3 is 19 to the 7. Check ko na lang para sure ko. So, 3 cube is 27. X cube, y to the 6. Plus, 3 times 3 squared ha. 3 squared pa na siya. So, that's 9 times 3 is 27. Times 2, 54. Okay? X squared, y. Inyo, y to the 4th na ningadaan. May y katagid. So, 5. And then, z. Amo na siya ha. Gakalipat kita nga daan nga may square pa kita diriho. So, 3 squared ta danay. So, may mo siya 9. Times 3, 27. Times 2, 54. So, 954. So, x squared, y squared, squared is y to the 4th. Doon may y kapag niya isa. So, may mo na siya y to the 5th. Z. Okay? Plus, ari pagdahin, dito pagkalimtan liwag si squared. So, we have 3 times 3 na 9 times 2 squared, which is 4. So, 9 times 4, 9, 18, 36. 36. X, y squared, kag may y squared ka man di karon. So, y to the 4th. And then, z. Plus, 2 cube is 8, y cube, z cube. Okay, priority is that our x dapat ang pinakataas nga exponent ay sa una. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. So, nakapasunod na siya accordingly. Okay. In the case that the sign here in between is negative, ang aton diri nga, islang ko lang color ha. In the case that the sign here is negative instead of plus, ang sign naton diri will become minus, plus, minus. So as you can see, para isang squared group lagi na how. So we have a minus b squared, di ba? The sign was a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So may sign kita nga pattern plus, minus, plus. Dili sa cube mo man plus, minus, plus, minus. So later on, when you meet binomial expansion or the Pascal's triangle, you will see that the higher the, kumbaga, ang exponent mo diong, gina-raise mo siya in higher exponents, ang patterns, amo lang gina plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. That is the cube of a binomial. Okay? Oops. And lastly, this is just the square of a trinomial. So, different ni siya nga situation. Hindi ni siya pareho sang, ato gin-mention ko again na binomial expansion or Pascal's triangle because we are dealing with a trinomial. Okay, so assign the terms A, this is B, and this is C. So following the special product, A squared kuno danay. So 4x squared squared plus B squared kuno dayon. So xy squared squared plus c squared. So, 2xy squared. No? So, humana si a squared, b squared, and c squared. Okay? Plus 2 times a, 4x squared, times b, xy squared. Plus 2 times a, 4x squared, c, 2xy. Excuse me, busog. 2 times xy squared times 2xy. So, ara. Yeah, simplified na rin siya, no? We have 4x squared squared, which is 16x to the 4th, plus xy squared squared. Unahon squared. We have x squared y to the 4th, plus 2 squared, that's 4x squared y squared, no? Plus, we have 4 times 2, 8. We have x, 2 kag isa, so may mo siya 3, y squared. Plus, we have 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. Malipat pa ko. X squared kag isa pa again is x cubed and then y. Plus, 2 times 2 is 4, x squared y cubed. So, let's just check. Basi may pareho. Di ba lang ang mga terms how? Pwede ma-add, di ba? Wale. Also, pasunuron ta ang aton nga x cubed accordingly. So, we have 16x to the 4th, siya man ang highest. Pero, may duwa kita ka x cubed. Paunahon ta ang mas nubo ang y. So, plus 16x cubed y. Plus 8x cubed y squared. Because, amo ni siya, si x nyo, dapat gapanubo. Gusto ng y nyo, dapat gapasaka siya. Samtang gapakanto ka sa right. May pattern na So, si x na to, exponent gapanaog, ang y na to gapasaka. Si z amo, man na siya, dapat gapasaka man na siya. Pero kung hindi ma-follow, ang ini nga parts ang aton, dili nga kumbaga rule, okay lang, as long as x na to, gapanaog ang iyang exponents, no? So, we have 8, humana ni hukas na ni. We have x squared. So, plus, ang x squared din natin nga paunahon, sino be? Sino sa kanila? Of course, may pinakanubo ng y. So, 4x squared y squared plus 4x squared y cube plus x squared y to the 4th. So, like I said, si x mo danay nag-4, nag-3, nag-2. No? Gusto ng y mo naman halin sa 1 at di mo may invisible. Di ba yung 1? Masaka siya matamat o 2. Gusto nag 3, naging mo 4. So, yung pattern gid ang tanan. This is the final answer using square of a trinomial. Okay na.